Welcome back everyone to another training recap. So I wanted to do one video per trade, but recently with the exams and all, I don't really have time for that. So I'll be covering all 3 trades that I've taken in March, and so far I would say it's not been going too well, especially at the end of Q1. So let's just jump right straight into it. So for the first 2 trades, I'll be showing on the 15-minute, and the most recent trade itself I will show on the 1-minute. So as you can see, this trade we take on 9th of March, so 9 March. As you can see, my bias was bearish on the day, but price disrespected my bias and continued going up, right? And we have a lower time frame breakout structure over here and a 15-minute external sweep over here, creating this breakout structure. Although I'm not able to show it on the 1-minute, I would say it's a quite clean breakout structure, right? No choppiness, and just straight tap and retest. And I enter around here, but I enter slightly later, so I over risk in this trade by slightly to accommodate to cover this point up here, this high, and sadly price is my SL. So I risk around 1.4% around there. So that's a fault on my end because I entered too late and I did not set a sell limit fast enough. So I took a loss on this and I'm down 1.4%, I believe, or let's just say 1%. Then the next trade I've taken, if I'm not wrong, is on 12th of March. Yeah, 12th of March. SSK, as you can see, we got a lower time frame real structure over here, right? It can be shown on the 15-minute also, but on the 5-minute it's much more clearer, and a 15-minute external sweep. After this swept, again, this order block I would say is quite clean, right? With a clean tap in and a quick retest over here. Not a quick retest, but a clean retest. Over here, hit my sell limit, enter straight on the point, and dipped slightly. I believe it dipped to a 1:1. Yes, it dips to a 1:1. But I was targeting these lows over here. It's either these lows or it's these lows, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, but I was targeting a 1:3. And after dipping to a 1:1, price sadly again hit my SL. And nothing went wrong in this trade. I went and followed everything according to the system, and it hit SL, right? My prediction for this loss, or why I had this loss, is because price was filling this imbalance over here and here, which I did not accommodate, because if I were to accommodate for this, I would have to stretch my SL all the way here, all the way above here. Let's say a friendly number of 20 pips SL. Therefore, I have to make my TP bigger, which yes is good, but again, my goal for this for the trade itself, for every trade itself, is to minimize everything. So I did not take these imbalances into consideration, or this liquidity point over here. So there might be something for me to figure it out if I want to accommodate this or not. But overall, I take this trade as a loss, although price went and hit my TP after that. Price was quite choppy on the day also, I can tell you that. And this was on the 12th of March, and I'm down another percent. So in total, I'm 2% down. So if you were to take on a look at the most recent trade I've taken, which is I believe yesterday, depending on which day I upload this, which the trade is on the 18th of March, which is yesterday. So let me just go down to the 1-minute and show you guys the trade I've taken itself. Where is it? Alright, so it's here. So as you can see, we have a 5-minute breakout structure shown on the 1-minute as per usual. After breaking structure, it confirms that it is going more, or going bullish, right, as you can see here. And price later come down to sweep this 15-minute external low, and we actually have another break of structure over here. if you want to consider this as a broke structure, which I personally consider this, but I didn't mark it out because my original broke structure was already here. But again, the broke structure can be used multiple times. So this is just a quick indicator to me that price is willing to go more up or give more expansions. So as you can see, price create this order block quite cleanly, giving us a leg up with a few candles, this one and this other three, and this candle basically confirms that this is an order block. Once that's done, price gave a tap in over here, and I initially thought that price would come down and hit the retest, which is my buy limit over here, but it didn't. It expanded slightly, giving us a 1:1 I believe, and dipping again, hitting my buy limit, and that's where my trade got entered, and my bias for this day, it was bullish. So as you can see, after price hit my buy limit, it dips automatically, breaking the OB and basically hitting my SL, right? So again, I have lost quite a lot, or you can say I've been on a losing streak for the entire Q1, which is kinda embarrassing to say at least. Be on a losing streak for the entire 3 months of Q1, and I would say it's not the best, especially not the best on my mental, on my psychology, right? But again, this is all a patience game, right? So for the upcoming days in March itself, I want to take the time to reflect on all the trades that I've taken so far in Q1, in January, February, and even in this month, and just take a quick look of what I did wrong, what I did right, and where can I improve from here, because I do not believe that my system does not work, because I know it does. I've collected a ton of data for it, and it's just a matter of time. Whether it's price action bad, fundamental play a big part, I'll figure that out. So the remaining days in March, that's what I'll basically do. And if I were to take a trade today, I would say most probably not. So I'll just show a quick P&L of my current funded of 25k over here. So these are the current results. The first trade, I slightly over risk. Second and the second and third trade, just risk 1% or slightly lower, but let's just say 1%. So yeah, overall I'm down slightly over 3%, and I do see myself covering my losses soon with a single trade. So that's what I'm hoping for, right? And let's just cover the news that will be going through this week itself. I know that for Friday itself, no more news, right? So the trade I've taken is on Wednesday, which was core PPI, and it was at 8:30 p.m. So let me check if. So this was way before news. So news didn't really play a part in this loss over here, like entering directly on news or 30 minutes before news. So that doesn't play a part. So this loss, I would say, just a probability loss, and I'll figure out why. And today we have actually multiple red folder. Oh, sorry about that. We have multiple red folder, which is USD Federal Fund Rate at 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m., 3 p.m., which is GBP up to 8 p.m., which is monetary policy summary, and 8:30 p.m. is unemployment claims. So my liquidity got swept at around, I believe, 8 p.m. but the GP news happened. So I was initially thinking, do I want to take a trade? But I saw that unemployment claim was happening at 8:30 p.m. So I decided to not enter or any trade if it happens. And from what I'm seeing right now, I don't think any trades will be happening soon, as price is quite choppy right after unemployment claims. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Overall Q1, I would say, is one of my worst months to trade in, or worst quarter to trade in, you can say. But yeah, I'm hoping that better things are coming for Q2 and more winning trades. So that's about it for this video, and hopefully I can do one trading recap video, so just showing one trade instead of showing all three. So yeah, that's about it for this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.